Hey everybody, this is like days of future past Aben from 85, somehow still the same age, coming back to talk to you in 2017. But not really. This is just an update from Reaching for Lucidity. Hey everybody, Senator Jaiz here, Aben Crawford. And last night was the premiere of Five Nights at Freddy's, the fan movie, which is a movie done by a friend of mine, a local high schooler by the name of Gray Rich. It is his first feature-length film. It came in at 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 45 seconds. And I tell you what, it was really fun event last night. Gray gave a great heartfelt speech afterwards. Now, Gray's been putting out short films, and he really wants to be a filmmaker. But he got the urge to finally do a feature-length film, and he chose the subject matter of his favorite video game, Five Nights at Freddy's. He also came to me and asked me if I would do the film score for this. And I agreed, because I support young artists that have drive and passion. And it turned out to be a wonderful experience scoring this film. I didn't provide all of the music for the film, but the majority of the music in the film I provided. So the original score is mine, but with some additional stuff, which is how a lot of movies are made these days. So the premiere was last night. It was wildly received. Gray has now his first feature-length film under his belt and is only on to bigger and better things, learning as he goes, getting better at his craft. But one thing came out of this. Now, for those of you that know me, you may not know me, you may just have started following me. I work at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, as well as being a musician and composer on my own at Reaching for Lucidity, my company. So between working on projects for friends through Reaching for Lucidity and then, of course, through the museum, I compose music for a lot of shorts and a lot of videos and things. But this was my first feature-length scoring opportunity, and I just had a blast doing it. So much of a blast that I don't want to give it up. And scoring films works to my advantage anyway, because the music that I compose normally for my releases and things, it's not pop music. It's not radio-friendly stuff. Although I do not like the term, my music could fall under New Age. It could fall under the title of World, which I like a lot better than New Age. Definitely could fall under the title of Ambient, IDM, one of my biggest influences, Aphex Twin. Trip hop, chill out, electro lounge. I tend to make music. My heroes like Jean-Michel Jarre, Brian Eno, Vangelis, Aphex Twin, like I already said. My music already has a cinematic quality to it. It's music that you can put on and live your life to. It's not meant to be. It's not dance music. Even though I do electronic music, a lot of people think just because I tell them that I make EDM because that's what's popular now. I don't. My stuff has a very cinematic quality to it. It's very throwback. I use cinematic elements. I use orchestral elements. And I often tell people that if they listen to my music and they are like, what is this really? I'm like, it really is a soundtrack to life. When I write albums, I'm technically soundtracking movies that I would like to see in my head. The movies exist in my head, I guess. I'm just making soundtracks for them, and there is no movie there. So scoring films works to my advantage because my music is already of that quality, of that style, that fits that mold. So since I enjoy doing that so much, and since I do, of course, for the museum and for others, I've done shorts and things like that, I really do love scoring films. I decided that I need to get my name out there more. I need more exposure at this to get more jobs. And that's where you come in. Because I've decided that I am now going to do 3 to 5 jobs on my own dime for people that are doing short films, feature-length films, what have you, to help get my name out there, to help build my portfolio. Now, if it is a feature-length project or a short that has some kind of massive or any kind of really decent financial backing, then I would be a little less enthused about doing it for free because, I mean, at that point. But seriously, 3 to 5 projects on my dime to get my name out there. So any of you that know anybody that has projects that could benefit from a score or from a soundtrack, it'd be nice if you could send them my way. No further strings attached. recognition, credit. Be great if it's an IMDb project, something that gets on IMDb. Again, if it's some nobody really at this stage in my career, since I'm kind of in the past couple of years just got started in scoring videos, and now my first ever feature film. I don't think Hollywood's going to be knocking down my door, but I think these 3 to 5 projects right now, just to get my name out there, would do me good, build up my portfolio. So hey, help me out. I know some of you know a lot of people in the creative community. I know budgets are thin, so I'm willing to work. Well, what would I say? Not work for food. I will score for recognition. There we go. Not work for food. Score for recognition. Now, lest you say Senator Jaiz, old Avon Crawford here, is being a hypocrite because I've spoken out so much in the past of how rude it is to go to an artist of any type and say, you can work on my project. I'll give you exposure. Of course, always in lieu of pay. This is different because I'm making the choice myself. An artist that chooses to work for exposure is not the same thing as going to an artist and just rudely suggesting that they can work on your project for free because it'd be such a career boost for them. When the artist decides that, hey, this is in my best interest to get my name out there and work with some people, that makes all the difference in the world. So that's where we are right now. I'm willing to do 3 to 5 projects. I say 3 to 5 because who knows? If it's shorts, maybe 5. If it's something longer, maybe I don't have the time for that. But 3 to 5 projects on my dime to help get my name out there, but also to make these projects work. Sound, music, soundtrack, that helps a film along its way. It helps to tell the story. And that's what I want to do with your projects or the projects of people that you know. So that's pretty much it. Senator Jaiz, right here at Reaching for Lucidity, hanging out today on Saturday. I am working on the Great Egret Orchestra, the project I'm working on with Dr. Roland Kays, where I'm taking his scientific data on an egret that was wearing a tracker, turning that tracking information into the Egret Orchestra. So fun stuff. Remember, if you know anybody with projects, send them my way. Aben Crawford, EBAN Crawford at gmail.com is the best way to get in touch with me. So, hey, let's do this. Let's work on some projects together. Help me to build my brand and this detour now away from releasing albums and instead getting into music scoring. And let's have some fun together. What you say? So everybody, Aben out. Senator Jaiz, Reaching for Lucidity Productions. I'll see you next time. Maybe Back to the Future instead of 1985. We'll see. Who knows? Bye, everybody.